Hello everyone, Dale over here. Warning, this video will contain pictures and stuff from YouTube that's not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. Also warning, it's going to contain spoilers and my own personally opinion about the Critical Role, The Mighty Nine. I'm following that series right now and I am caught up with the latest episode. So if you haven't watched this series at all, I will say give it a watch. I will leave a link to the first episode in the description down below, so you can go and start on watching it if you want to. If you're a fan like me of the show and are caught up with the series, I wanted to make some fan theory predictions, or how to say that, because I was right about a thing that happened a couple of episodes ago, and I had an inkling about that for a long time. But just to warn you again, spoilers, because like I made artwork of Yasha as the Angel of Irons, as I'm showing you here. The reason why I made this picture was because, like, one, she had the bony wings and she was a fallen angel, quote unquote, and she also had that with her god, the god of thunder, like talking to her and leading her onto this path of becoming more herself and finding out like her true abilities, or how to say that. So I think like it all pointed to that. Now I'm not sure it's going to look like this, but Matt Mercer in a couple of episodes ago talked about her spreading like fairy wings. So I think like it might be something that she has now. She just needs to accept it and fold them out, or it's something that's going to happen into the future, and lightning strike of course in her sword, so it could be like even more awesome. Maybe it's something that she have to do to win against Ugatoa, who knows. But I think like this is definitely something she's going to do before that fight is going to happen, because like that fight is going to happen at some point. I actually also have a fan prediction about that. But the thing is that I wanted to talk about, like, I I really do feel like she's becoming more and more the Angel of Irons. Like she's um breaking out of her change and uh getting that new good path is really good for her. But leaving all that aside, I think like I was correct in this, and we will see where the series takes this, if I'm right in her getting the power of lightning in her sword, or it's going to power her up in other way. But I think like this is the thing, like this is the version that I saw of her. Like this has been going on for a while. Like I first had this I would not say vision, but imagination of her when Matt from a long time ago said like she saw feathers in her dreams, or like stuff like that. But bringing me back here again, I will oops I will now talk about the premonition that I had. I will say like this has nothing to do with Yasha. It's more focused around Fjord, and I think if you're caught up to the series, as I said in the start, you will know where I'm coming from. But if you're not, you're going to be like, what is she talking about? And I will recommend that you go and watch the series because it's great. But yeah, I have like we have all followed Ford with all of this stuff, and I actually think like he's the last hero, like that hero like Matt is talking about. Like they have to find the head, they have to find the body, they have to find, in particular objects from him, and I think like they already found his sword, which Ford is wielding. I think like they already found the body because like Ford changed body at a point with the belief of the wild mother instead of believing in the other entity. But yeah, I really do believe in Ford being the key to the last hero predicament, and I think like he needs to figure that out. We don't know anything about Ford's background story, and I don't think like he does himself know anything. So it could be really interesting to actually have this reveal of Matt finally saying like, okay, you are at a point where for example, the head of the hero is, but there's nothing there, or there's like there should be the body of it, but again, there's nothing there because like Ford already took the items upon himself, or how to say that. And again, this is going to sound a little weird, but I think like there's a lot of good stuff in the story of Ford. Me personally, I'm not that great of a Ford fan. I'm sorry. Like I really like the yeah all of them playing, of course, but I'm more like a Caleb fan, and at this point, but he already almost resolved his storyline, but it could also be really a predicament if we found out that somebody that's coming to the worship of the traveler is somebody that's out to get Caleb. I have also been thinking about that, but I think like what's going to happen at that meeting is like the traveler either is not going to show up, or we're going to figure out that yeah things that are not as it seems to be, or how to say that, because I have always from the start, almost like Bo says, thought about like Jester being the one that had made up the traveler. I do actually really believe like he helped her, yes, of course, but I think he might also have gotten actually powers from her as well. I'm not totally sure how that would work, but yeah, I'm just rambling on about like all of my fan theories, not thinking about like I should talk more about the Ford thing. I don't know, like I just have this inkling about like Ford being the last hero, and he has to do that or become that, and maybe sacrifice his sword or his soul or one of the body parts that were told about in the hero story to defeat Okatoa. But yeah, I am not sure about all of this. This is again just fan theories, and I just wanted to make a video and have a little bit of fun. And as I said, I will leave a link in the description down below, and maybe in the future I will make more fan theories for this show or other shows. I think like this could be a good thing for me to talk about fan theories. But what do you think out there? Is there a show that you want me to watch and have fan theories too? or do you think like this is good enough? That's actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye.